So I am sitting in my back garden. I just put on an art show back here today. Hear that train? I love that about this town. Just finished an art show today. I've been out here in this back garden since right at 6 a.m. preparing it and putting up these awnings and stuff to try and shelter us from the rain and all this. The show went well. My longtime cohort Jessica Shaw came over and showed her tie-dye and helped a lot with putting together a beautiful event. My cousin Jordan Bass, who lives here now, extremely helpful as well, showed some of his art. Now I am hanging out alone in the back garden, finishing the rest of the mimosas we made. Not a bad life. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these art shows this year. I really enjoyed putting this one on. I suppose I could kind of show you around the garden while I'm here. No reason not to. Here's my chair. And there's a lot of things happening here, I guess. Oh, I'm just so in love with this rose bush. Some kind of weird hanging effect I did. It had some rose themed paintings here. And these roses were all kind of dripping down from the roof. See, I've got this little yes path. Walk by our raspberry bush, a bunch of sunflowers that are gonna kick ass this year. Here's some blah blah from me about my art philosophy, which I think may be a little pretentious at an art show. But you know, man, I just may be a little pretentious. I don't know. All I know is I love hanging out in this garden at night. Another rose bush over here that's just beautiful. I guess filming this kind of stuff in the late evening is probably not the most advisable. I'm just very happy in my little garden. These guys always kind of look like they're glowing. These lobelia, look at that. It was a beautiful day. I'm so pleased. The show went well. I'm so glad that my friends got to sell their art, you know. I got to show what I'm up to, sell some stuff, you know. Here's the monk. Constantly meditating, constantly being fucked with by drunks that come to an art show. He looks like he got fucked around a little bit. That's okay. Anyhow, I really enjoyed hosting the art show. Thank you to everybody that came out. I think I'm going to do a bunch more of these garden shows. You know, I just love showing my work and seeing how people react to it. You know, I suppose that's what most artists must really like about making art, I assume, is seeing how it affects other people. That's what does it for me, certainly. And I love seeing people laugh, and I guess like the real reaction I get mostly from my paintings is sort of laughter, you know, but it's not, I don't think they're making fun of me. I think they're participating in the joy that I'm trying to transmit. I think that's what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. But the end effect is people, when they see my work, they, I think, get a little joy out of it. And boy, there's just not much better than that for me. I love transmitting joy. That's what I get out of my paintings when I'm making them, as I get a lot of pleasure and joy, and it feels so funny to do. It feels silly to do, painting these little faces. And one of my gifts in the world is that I'm able to take silly things very seriously. And that's essentially what I've made my art career out of, you know. Playing a guitar, a lot of people think it's just kind of like a fun hobby or whatever. I take it very seriously. Songwriting, painting, book writing, you know, podcasting. I take all that stuff really seriously, even though I'm largely in it to have fun. I like to have fun. I like to communicate messages. That's what I'm all about. Now, I'm so pleased to live in my community. I'm so pleased to have the opportunity. If you came out to the art show today, thank you very much for being here. I know I probably thanked you in person already, but thank you again. Special thanks to Dave Hartman and Peter Garland and Jessica Shaw and Jordan Bass. That's kind of the, and Craig Cornett and Dan Nagel, Kurt Torres. You know, all that's kind of the crew that made this art show happen. And it's just so nice when your friends will get behind a vision and help you accomplish it. And that's the position I'm in. Lucky me. Lucky me. Thank you.